This video is going to show you how to upload documents to D2L. So the first thing you want to do is go to your home page. And one way that I do this is I will always go to my content and look and see what I have in there. And right now it shows me the things I have in my D2L course by syllabus, office hours, and all the information I have. Say that I want to make a new section so that I can share stuff with my students. The easiest way I found to do this is go to Course Admin and go to Course Builder. So when I do this, I see all the modules that I have made in previous times. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to build a module and say I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to name this Course Updates March 2020. And you can put a name here that you want. You can say, here are the latest changes to the course. Get rid of that, and then I'm going to hit create. So here it's made it. Say that I want to put it somewhere else. All you have to do is click on it. It highlights it as orange and just pull it wherever you want it. Due to the nature of what's going on right now, I'm going to push it to the top so that it's the first thing my students see when they come into the class. Because if I go back to Course Home, it's right here now. It's the very first thing that I have. And I can click on it and it shows there's no content, but I can click here and go create some content. And it will take me to this screen again. Again, I'm not a huge fan of working in here, but you can. So click Course Updates. And now I'm going to add some stuff to my course. So say I want to upload some new materials that I have created outside of here. I'm going to go to my computer and I'm going to find what I've done. So let's update two different things. So let me go onto my desktop. And when I do this, I'm not sure if people aren't familiar with it. If I go to upload, I'm going to bring stuff in from my computer. So I go to desktop where I keep all my stuff. You might keep your stuff in documents or somewhere else. And I'm going to go find the materials I want to add. So let me find it. Okay, I'm going to bring stuff from my mini grant in. So I know exactly what I want to copy over, so I'm going to go get it. So there's different things that I can add. So say I want to add a new PowerPoint I've made, a new PDF, and potentially just a new Word doc. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to hold the control button for a Windows machine. It might be slightly different for a Mac. And I'm going to add all three of these things and I'm going to hit open. And I just clicked on them and then they're going to be uploaded. So if you get an error, it's going to tell you here. But for me, it says I've uploaded one mean hypothesis t-test, a PowerPoint. And then here, I can't tell if it's a PDF or a Word doc, and that's okay. I'm going to hit add. And look what it does. It has shown me everything that I have. So if I want to change the order, all I have to do is say I want to put the PowerPoint first, and then I want to put a practice problem next. All I have to do is that. Say I want to put a quiz here. All you can do then is, you can go to existing activities, and if you have a quiz, I don't have a quiz in this class, but I could add it here and it would upload it, which would be great if you want to make a new module of stuff students need to do. And I can show you how to do that in another class in just a minute. All right, let's go look and see what I've done so far. So if I click on course updates, again, you see the things that we've done. And again, you can add different stuff. You can add a discussion, you can add a chat, you can add a quiz, you can add a survey. So let's go back to the home page and let's see what the students see. So again, I've made my folder or my module. It's here. I'm going to click on it. And then I can click on here and let's see what the students do. So here my students can see my PowerPoint. If they scroll down, they can see the PowerPoint slides. and they can follow along with it. And again, for me, I made my PowerPoints pretty big so that my students can read them. If they want to download it, they can download it here. They can print it. They can open in a doc reader, which does this for them. I'm not sure if people are familiar with what this does. It takes a little bit, but it'll open, and now they can read it this way. And it'll let them scroll through the slides as I meant for it to be read. Okay, that's another way to do that. Okay, I'm going to go back up so we can see the other things. And it will play the sound for them too. So let's look at practice problems. Okay, so this was a Word document, and this is how your Word documents will look. Again, this is not the best Word document because it's very small to read, and my students might not like it. And again, they can open and do with the doc reader. And then they can hit the listen button.
Practice problem for interval with sample data.
So it reads it to them.
A random sample of statistics student.
So that might be a way that if they are somewhere and they can't, they have a tablet or something, they could put in earplugs or they could do it from home and still see what's going on. Okay, I'm going to go back to here and I'm going to show you one more thing that's really cool about this feature. So let's go back to this Word document. Again, they can download it, they can print it, they can even, if they're having issues reading it, the plus and the minus lets them do that. They can expand the page width. There's a lot of different stuff that they can do with this. So this is what a Word doc looks like. So let me show you a PDF. So remember I made my flowchart and it was a PDF. They can download it and again, they can open it with the doc reader. And again, they can listen to it.
One mean hypothesis t-test. Population standard deviation, sigma is unknown.
Okay, and it tells them what's going on, and it's an easier way for them to get that. A lot of times I'll do this if we don't have the lecture or for some reason they want to hear it again. It's more for those auditory learners and it can help them. Okay, so I've shown you how to put three things in. And it's pretty powerful that you can do this. So again, if you want to add new modules, say that you know what you want to do for the rest of the semester. Remember, you go to Course Builder and you can add modules. You can also, you can add a placeholder. This would make a placeholder. Let me try to put it in here. Okay. Oops. You can put these in there. This one's not working good, but you can do this. It's kind of hard to do to put those in. So what I always suggest is put a module in, name it. Like say you want to put, you're going to have your students do discussions and they've never done those before. You can put discussions in there and then you can start adding discussions in there. Oops. Create. And then the good thing now is you can go down here and add discussions to it and it will let you, I don't have any forums, but I can make March 30th discussion on, say we're doing Z-test. And then you can go in there and create the rest. I'll make another video on discussion so you know how to make those, but then you can create it. And it's not happy because I don't have a forum yet, but watch my other video on discussions and it can help. So now I've made 2 new modules that students can use. I'm going to go to a different class so you can see how we can build stuff, so how you can link more stuff that you already have made. So let me go to an old class. Okay, let's go to sorry about this. Let's go here. So this is an old class that we have. All right, and we have discussions in here. So say I want to go back to my content and, all right, let's go to the course home. Sorry about that. And I have everything that the students need, but for this one, this is an old setup. But let's do this. Go to Course Admin and go to Course Builder. Again, it shows me everything I've had. This is when we were using the third-party software for this class, so it's not as clean. But say like I want to do this. I'm going to make a new discussion, or excuse me, a new topic, and I'm going to put discussion on course materials. I'm going to hit create. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to click on it, or you can do this. You can do this, and there's nothing into it right now. So I'm going to edit the module over here. And again, if you want to make changes, you can do that when it starts and when it ends. But I've created my module. So now what I want to do is I want to take a discussion, if I made these for discussions, and I want to put them in here. So I've got problem sets already there. And then I'm going to do problem set 1. So create a grade item. You've got to create a grade item for this. I don't have one made right now, so I'm not going to do that. Say I'm going to make this out of 30 points. And then I'm going to create it. So now it has a discussion there. I can also make another one. Say that I want to make, you could do like a Z-test discussion. And again, I don't have a grade item. I can make that later, and I'm going to do 30 points, and then I'm going to create it. So let's go look at these. So if I go to the content again, and the students go down, here's the discussion. They can click on it, and it will start a new thread for a discussion. Again, I made 2 discussions, same thing. They'll see it. So from there ends, if I go view a student, and I go to the content, and I go to the discussions, this is what the student will see. You will want to put some information about what's going on there, and I have another video for that, so you might want to watch that. So that is how you add material to D2L and how you can take existing items and post them in new modules. Again, because everything is so fresh and new, I would create new modules that show the important information you need to get out to your students.